But basically what we're seeing in October so far is that Opendoor sold about 2,800 homes, which is down sharply from September levels. Remember, September levels were really high because the company was incentivizing realtors to sell homes by the end of the month. And so they ended up selling like 4,300 homes, which is the second highest number of homes that they've sold in a 1 month period ever. And also they sold 1,000 homes plus in one day, which is sort of mind-boggling, right, for the company. And so very, very impressive execution in that month. October, a little bit lower, 2,800. And then gross margins for the company in October were flat relative to September. So September, they were about 0.5% estimated, and in October, they were 0.4% estimated. We also saw pending volumes trend lower and pending margins trend lower as well. So it looks like they're closing out the year really focused on selling off their worst inventory. They're not buying a lot of homes, so pending sales are going down because there's not a lot of new listings. But basically, I think the most important takeaway from the October data that I saw is that since the summer months, the embedded margin for Opendoor homes, which is the listed margin of their homes, right? If they sold them today, what would the gross margin be? That's what embedded margin is. And their embedded margin since summer has been just on a crash course towards Earth, right? Just relentlessly going down. And in October, that embedded margin finally stopped going down. The week of October 13th, it stopped at 2.6, 2.7% embedded margin for all of their listings. And what we've seen since in the data, which I think is encouraging if you're constructive on the prop tech space, is that Opendoor's embedded margins are beginning to march higher. And there really hasn't been any change in that trend. And we're now in December, so that was 2 months ago. So for the past 2 months, embedded margin has continued to rise higher for the company. And so I think that's kind of one of the more bullish takes from the October data. I think the less bullish is that margins and volumes are trending lower to close out.